And once we're done dimensioning the project, now we jump into how you can work with sections and elevations. I'm going to explain pretty much all the parameters within the section tool, how you can pretty much automate or up to 80% of the workflow behind a section view. So you generate something like this, and then you just need to position the hatch representing the terrain, a little bit of the setting of the section, but pretty much the level, the automatic dimensions, the grids, the visualization is something that is automatically done by the section settings, okay? And I'm also going to delve into details, different parameters behind the model appearance, so you can generate technical types of representations or a more conceptual representation close to something we get using Photoshop, where we can assign different types of textures to generate something a little bit more conceptual. I'm going to also explain in detail the differences between the elevation tool. Once we are done with working with the sections, we're now gonna start commenting how you can use the different types of projections, how you can use different types of 3D tools to start generating specific types of perspective or perspective cutaways, such as this one, how you can generate and vectorize your 3D models. So you create a 3D document or a perspective, how you can use these functions to create assembly plans of wardrobes or furniture, and also comment a little bit of technique of how you can apply these concepts to generate exploited perspectives. Once we are done commenting the perspectives, this is where we close the line for the 2D documentation and projection, and this is where we start with another line of the course, which is the final steps, which includes in first place the view management. This is where I explain how you can start saving your different results, your views you generate in the project map, and how you can pretty much save and structure everything in the view map before you position it in the layout book. I'm going to explain a little bit about the layers of combinations, the use of pens and colors, the different model view options, and also the dimension settings, along with all the different filters and parameters present while saving a view. Once we're done saving the views, now we jump into the layout book. This is where you can start defining your master layout. I'm going to explain how you can start adjusting the format, how you can specify the modulation for your different formats, how you can pretty much automate all the data within the title block by using the combination of subsets, the master layouts, and combination of the text settings, or in other words, the auto text, to finally place automatically all the different views in just one fell swoop. And once we are done reviewing all the concepts about layouts, this is where we begin with the last steps, one of which is the publishing process, where I'm going to delve into detail about the organizer, the publisher sets, how you can export in different formats in one fell swoop, how you can export something specific as just one view in the basic manner, but how you can also use the publisher to export everything in just one go, in formats such as PDF. And something I'm going to delve into more detail is the translation to AutoCAD, because many results are later on required in DWG format, and something I'm going to explain in more detail is how you can adjust your translator settings so you export in DWG without any additional issues. We're gonna make some examples on how we can start translating and using the different parameters to translate everything from ArchiCad to AutoCAD without any additional issues. And finally, but not least, I'm going to explain another application which comes integrated with ArchiCAD, which is called BIMX. You can use BIMX in mobile devices, you can use it on your computer. There are many different types of BIMX versions, but this is something I'm going to delve into detail, one of which is how you can export your project into the BIMX format, and then how you can use the different versions of BIMX, one of which for the desktop, one of which is through the BIMX model transfer site, the BIMX for the Android version of BIMX, and also the iPad version of BIMX and its particularities, okay? So pretty much this is a quick, long story short recap of what the course is going to be about. In the preliminaries of each of the different sections that integrate the course, I'm always going to share the specific brochure related to that section, and I'm always going to give a more detailed recap about what the section is going to be about. But hopefully now with this general recap of the whole course, you have a clear idea of whether if you are a basic user or you got a zero experience, or if you got advanced experience, you now have a clear idea of which sections you can review, or if you want to take the course in its full integration.